Hello dear viewers, welcome to my channel. This is 102 bringing you to another episode of Hand of Fate 2. Today I decided to play one of the DLC missions that I have available. Just to shake things up a little bit and to, just have one game session where when I'm not fucking fighting Vikings again. Just for a little change. I mean, think about it. It's been what, 3 challenges in a row where I'm fighting Vikings over and over again. Long time no see, Jacob. Today no Vikings, okay? Oh, by the way, I played the game a little bit off stream. I really wanted to get the golden tokens. I managed to get it for the Hierophant and for the Justice challenge. This one was very difficult, and the only thing I got from it was a piece of equipment. It was not worth it, to be honest with you. I mean, I didn't try the item yet, but I don't know, it feels like... It felt a bit underwhelming after all the effort to get this golden token, but that's life, I guess. But yeah, no Vikings today. We are going to do the Servant challenge. The Servant and the Beast. In your long journey, you befriended many strange characters, but none so strange as Lord Veles of House Lashar. I think he's talking about that strange creature that you meet during the first challenge and becomes an encounter. One that I never use because I really don't understand why I should lose life just like that, but So, blood. Apparently I will be forced to... lose my life points. The strangest bargain is unorthodox but simple. Ensure you have life enough for 2. Food. You will most certainly need your strength. Ensure you have plenty of supplies.
I appreciate the time you're putting into your decision, but the time for action is now.
I'm just reading the challenge, I'm trying to make a show about it. Just wait. You soon have all the action you need. Finish them. The stranger will appreciate the blood of fallen enemies. Better theirs than yours. Knockdown will be most valuable. Okay, interesting. So I don't get to choose the companion. That's interesting. This is probably... yeah, this is the guy. I think this is the guy that we are going to travel with. This should be good.
do like that one, don't you?
Let's see. Let's take this one. I don't know. How about this? Let's take this one. We need to cause knockdown. Let's see, maybe I can use filters for this. Combat. Special, knockdown. Of course, we also have Winter's Bane. But no, I don't think it's necessary. But maybe this one is. Yes, let's take this one. And let's take a platinum card. And let's go with Merchant's Favor. We get supplies, we have food, gold. And healing spirits. Okay. Let's try our luck with the servant challenge.
You know how little I approve of the ways the world has changed since my defeat. Let us dig into the darkness and see if any of the old ways remain. When strength is lost, negotiation remains. Yet will you deal in life itself? The usurper once did, but at least he was rewarded for his sacrifice.
We're in a dungeon. The prison door shuts behind you with a clang. Another day fighting in the pit, followed by another night in a dirty cell. You wonder how long you will be here. You wonder how long you will survive. The stranger. As you pick yourself up from the dirt, something stirs in the shadows. It slinks forward, eyes glowing yellow in the darkness. You glimpse long limbs and cold grey skin as a talon reaches towards you. You scuttle back until the stone wall stops your retreat. A refined voice rings out. Oh dear, it appears we both made an error in underestimating the goblins, and here I stand dressed in rags and barely fit for company. The voice seems out of place, coming from such a fearsome visage, but sure enough, the rags draping the creature were once noble garments. Take a moment to steady yourself. You have work to do, but I understand it will take you a moment to ready yourself. I want what you want, obviously. We need to escape, and there's only one way that's going to happen. Blood. Yours first, theirs second. The creature pushes a wooden bowl filled with gruel in your direction. In my fullness, I will leave here in an instant, but this is all they have fed me. It lacks any life, any strength, any power. Now you are here, beaten, but still vital. Together we can gain our freedom. He eyes you hungrily. Okay, let's do this. The stranger is upon you, almost before the words are out of your mouth. Teeth sinking into your flesh as his arms envelop you, keeping you still. A breathless moment passes, and then another. Too much. You struggle, and you can feel the creature becoming stronger as each moment passes. With limbs like iron, he releases you, gasping. There is a wild look in his eyes as he rises to his full height, incandescent in the gloom. He grins at you, toothily. The pact is sealed. You should know, we of the Lees never break agreements once made. You have made a deal with a stranger. You hear the goblin guards approaching the prison door. With a flourish, the creature tosses his cloak to the floor, where it falls into a pool of liquid midnight. The shadows churn, filling the room with darkness, drawing in the light and leaving utter blackness in their wake. The goblin chatter slows to a slur and deepens. You hear the key grate against the chamber of the lock, turning with a snap. The door creaks open, slow as a spoon through honey. The beast turns to you. Do not dally, insists. Embrace the twilight. Then you are moving, like a shadow, reaching out as the sun sets over the horizon. Out of the cell, past the guards, through the caverns and on toward the light.
Here in the light, you are once more at risk.
There you are met with the sweet scent of fresh air and the warmth of the setting sun, and as quickly as it had begun, the oblivion of shadow and darkness is gone.
A moment to take a breath, perhaps, and to learn of the strange company you keep.
As the last warm rays of sunlight sink below the tree line, you take a moment to rejoice. After weeks of fighting in the pit, you are finally free. Eager to part ways with your bloodthirsty acquaintance, you wait for the right moment to take your leave. Let's talk to the stranger. You nervously thank the stranger for his assistance in your escape and wish him a good fortune on his journey. Done? We're not close to done. I said I will free you from these goblins and they will pursue you until the ends of this earth. You said you would heal my hunger, and I am not close to say that. Do not err. From here, our paths are bound together until death or completion. Ah, I see. I have to give out 500 life points. Relinquish your life to me, the beast growls. Okay, fine.
Your own life slips away.
The beast flexes his claws. They shine a dull bone yellow, ending in razor points. Okay, that's... The beast frowns at you. What? I'm giving you what you want. Know this. I seek counsel with my uncle. I must inform him of my brother's treachery. He points to the night sky. A slender crescent moon can be made out between the trees. The blood moon. We must reach him before the blood moon, but he is far, far from this place. We can only reach him through the Liz, and I need power for that. Why do you need to be there by the blood moon? The beast gives you a withering look. Make your final preparations, he continues. We can wait here no longer. Do not disappoint me, he says, turning his back to you with a flick of his cloak.
Caution, care, and tact will keep you safe. Your lack thereof has got you into trouble.
You feel the shadow beast's claws clamp on your shoulder. Fool, he hisses. We can avoid these goblins if we travel through the Elisa Hora, through shadow. Okay. To the Shadow Realm we go.
It appears your companion has ways of avoiding even those who follow. But at what cost?
Veles nods. I cannot keep us both in the list for long. You slip through the veil into cold oblivion. The colors of the forest become muted, and your vision swims. You cannot be sure if you are in a dream or not.
Feed your companion however you please, yet you may find the blood of others more efficient.
Your desperate trek away from the terrors of the goblin fighting pits is interrupted one night when your path leads you to an armed band lurking in the darkness. Vikings and Empire soldiers. Okay. You watch from your hidden vantage point as the group confronts a wandering peasant. They let the man pass after carefully inspecting his face and his meager possessions. They are here for us, Veles mutters intently. Word of our escape has preceded us. An offer of coin no doubt spurred many into action. We could go the long way around to approach them from the north instead, Veles suggests. It will take several hours, but it could give us the opportunity to take them by surprise. My kind are most effective at surprise attacks. Okay, I got the food. After hours of backtracking, you return to the clearing, this time approaching from a more favorable angle. The armed group maintains its concentration on the obvious path, presenting you with the opportunity to approach without detection. They should have been here by now if they were coming this way, one of them says in frustration. 5 silver says the goblins have already nabbed them, says another. You prepare to charge at them. God damn it. You stumble and flail foolishly at shadows as the mercenaries draw their weapons.
Your artifact is empty now and will be of little use to you here.
I fucking hate chance cards. Hello. Hello there. Lord Veles, a nightmare from the fables. When activated, Veles performs a series of powerful strikes against multiple targets. Stay close to charge his ability faster.
Well then, challenge accepted. Appreciated.
Wow. I could really use some better equipment. Quickly, mortal, do not delay us further by pawing over the meager possessions of dead underlings. Their blood runs cold and they are of no further use. find a folded parchment on one of the fallen. It provides a written description of you and your companion, and a bounty offered for your return to the pit. Okay, let's see.
For what? What is it you sustain with your own self? Press on if you will, but attend to your companion's appetites lest he forget himself. Do you insist on doing this the hard way, or are you simply clumsy?
You know, usually pawns don't move if I go over uncovered cards, so I was not expecting this to happen. Without warning, you are surrounded by goblins, violent and chittering. Before you can make a break for the trees, you are struck from behind. Everything fades to black. Your mind roils as you try to fight off the memories of your time in captivity, the time you spent surviving the goblin pits. Since when are goblins so dangerous? The stamping of goblin feet, the chants, the laughter. You try to push the fragments from your thoughts, but they do not relent. Your mind clears and you realize you're still in the forest. The strange beast has once again dispatched the pursuers, but at a cost. I stopped them for now, he whispers from beneath his hood, but I will need some assistance. Ah. Alright. The grey recedes from his fur. The cracks in his horns heal. You continue your escape.
Here's a token for you, if you can earn it.
No. This isn't working. He is clearly deeply wounded and barely moving. You sense something disturbing about the cloaked figure and approach with caution. No, I already have one. Sorry. Draw your weapon and the beast weakly raises its arm to defend itself. I will finish him. Veles watches quietly as you end the beast's life. The creature dies with a shudder. You're searching for anything useful. go with this.
Make your choices carefully. Hunger can be a terrible mistress. He's a hunter in truth, it seems.
You pause a moment on the trail to consider the surrounding forest. Game seems plentiful. You've noticed a few mushrooms and can hear a stream not far off. Now could be a good time to replenish your supplies. Let's go fishing.
Here we see yet another wheel, each different, yet each bearing their own similarities. That should help.
Fish are biting well today. A half moon stands high in the night sky as you make your way through the pass. Time moves ever on, do not disappoint me. Ah, that's much better. The stranger stops abruptly and stands tall. Prepare yourself, servant. My kin lie ahead.
Brother against brother, ally against ally.
You and your companion are surrounded by a group of cloaked shadow beasts. Lord Veles, they bow. We have been sent to return you to the goblin pits. Why? Your companion growls. I may no longer be the master of House Lashar, but you will step aside. Perron has deceased us all. The members of House Lashar exchange looks, amusement and concern. Veles' talons elongate. So be it. Light weapons are recommended. Nah, because the Vikings are gonna be so annoying with light weapons. I would rather not.
House Lasha or no, none will stand in my way.
This sucks. Veles contemplates the ash drifting through the cold night air, the fallen members of his house slain by an own hand. It appears my brother lies from deep. I must reach my uncle soon, Veles mutters to himself. As day breaks, you continue your journey.
Is something essential lost each time you step out of our world and into the shadows? It is a wonder that a creature of such pride deigns to serve you. The pendulum swings like a scythe, bearing hope or failure.
While tracking a herd of Waltus fawns, you are suddenly clawed at by a turtle. Whatever that means. You escape from the savage beast before it can land a lethal blow. You continue your escape through the brooding forests. You wonder if it is good fate or poor that nothing eventful occurs. Let's go.
This ends now.
I don't know what to think of this, but whatever. Let's see. Is it something good? Yes. Actually, it is. No, this doesn't make any sense. What am I supposed to do?
Back to the bones. I hope you have learned to be their master.
But of course.
Your artifact is empty now and will be of little use to you here.
And I also have the worst weapon possible.
We are not so easily ambushed. Ever dutiful.
Another annoying thing is that I have no access to the shops.
Well done. You continue to impress. Now the power is yours to use.
See, now we're talking.
The blood moon draws close, but yet your companion hungers still. As the shadows fade, watch closely. You are being followed.
Ah, damn it. Okay. This one can make or break the run.
Why give your own blood when the blood of others is so abundant?
Okay, let's try again. Oh, god damn it!
I feed. Appreciate it.
Here we go again. You and Veles leap upon your enemies like demons, slaughtering several before the others react. Your companion gained 10 life. That's it? Okay. The mercenaries watch in horror as Veles slakes his thirst upon their companions.
this end now.
Oh, I'm supposed to incapacitate them. Wow, that's... I pressed the button to dodge and he didn't do jack shit. Okay, this time I
Your
was...
artifact is empty now and will be of little use to you here.
This will only end badly.
It is not too late to plan better.
Suspiciously unguarded equipment. Yeah, that weapon is way too good to pass up. So, do you like corrupted blood? Apparently not.
With what confidence you choose your tools and faith in your powers.
Oh, you find the weapon merchant's carriage parked behind the city tavern. Sorry I had to dash last time, Esmeralda says as she welcomes you in. Her lavender eyes widen at the sight of Alice. She squints at him before a knowing smile crosses her face. I have come by a surplus of wares from the Battle of Crimson Bay. You're welcome to take something if you will allow me, a clipping of this one's fur. I mean, sounds good to me.
Matched blades built to enforce justice.
Armed with your new equipment, you bid Esmeralda a good evening and continue your journey. Cool. A waxing moon lights the way as you continue through the pass. I still hunger, mortal. Do not forget a wager. A wager? Wager or wager? I don't remember. The blood moon will soon be upon us. I dislike being disappointed. Well, I also wish I could, you know, buy food in a shop. I dislike not being able to use my gold. Shadow Beast's eyes snap to the trees ahead.
The night darkens, and many stand yet in your path.
You and your companion are surrounded by a group of cloaked shadow beasts. Lord Veles, they bow. We have been sent to return you to the goblin pits. Alright, alright. Hopefully I don't get damaged too much. Retha Sire, bestowed to the people of the western fishing villages by the clans of the north in a time of peace and prosperity.
The moment draws near.
I thought it was my ally.
beautiful.
This sucks.
Gasping with each step, hoping to survive. Find food if you can. Here in the light, you are once more at risk.
Esmeralda's weapon carriage is parked down an alleyway in the shadiest part of town. You rap on the carriage door and ask to see her wares. She kicks a panel under her seat and a secret compartment opens, unveiling the stock she has on offer. How about we make a deal? She says. The bells on her robe tinkle as she leads you to the door, pressing the equipment into your arms. In a few moments, soldiers are going to storm through and raid my respectable establishment. You take this for free, and I run. Shouts echo up the alleyway, spooking the carriage horses. Oh, thank you. Esmeralda pushes you out of her carriage and into the alleyway. You find yourself completely surrounded by Empire guards. Hopefully Veles will eat these ones, right? Seems to only like my blood. Also, by the way, I'm dying.
How you like to follow orders.
No!
Every failure in combat can be balanced by success on the table.
Okay, so now we learned that in these challenges there are no shops, so I absolutely have no need for gold. Okay, maybe this is a good way to spend gold. Okay, let's try one more time.
Nothing else. It's that no good can come out of an ill-considered negotiation.
Alright, friend, get your juice.
Strange that you were so easily captured, but so easily freed once more, is it not? once more into the shadows. Move quickly now.
I think it's time to say that this game is rather unforgiving.
A fight it will be.
Come here. Stupid beast. Oh. Good. I'm gonna go with this one. God damn it.
This ends now.
No! I pressed shift! I'm gonna die to the Black Knight. I really hope it's worth it.
Let's see what you do with that, given your position. As the shadows fade, watch closely. You are being followed. Ponder this. Your companion has made enemies of his own, yet you stand by his side.
Time is fleeting, but I must pass, and I will live.
That was perfect. You find a weapon merchant's carriage parked behind the city tavern. Alright, we know this. So, we should go for Winter's Bane. Yeah. So that we can knock down the Northerners. Well, the innkeeper's smile falters as his gaze falls on Veles. He frowns curiously at your companion before shaking his head and returning to his usual cheery demeanor. Welcome, travelers. Now that we are such good friends, my prices for you are always as low as possible. I could go for food.
Here in the light, you are once more at risk. Your artifact is empty now and will be of little use to you here.
Not to mention that Veles can eat those guys. Great. I'm starting to feel a little more optimistic about the outcome of this challenge. Billy clubs.
One wonders how an inanimate object determines its sense of right and wrong. Let us hope they never turn upon you, or me.
Appreciated. You will die amongst these shadows.
Let's see what we get. Recover some valuables from your fallen opponents. That's it. Alright.
As the shadows fade, watch closely. You are being followed.
You harvest a crop of tasty red mushrooms for your travels. So, what am I supposed to do now? Is there a way for me to avoid the patrol? I'm fucked.
Once more, you're foolish enough to walk straight into the foes who seek you.
Oh, okay. It gave me another chance.
Perhaps you should have taken your time.
Got a few nibbles, but nothing biting for real. That's fine. Let's go with the Northerners.
Your artifact is empty now and will be of little use to you here.
The Tyrants. In the north, only might makes right. You do not become tyrant without a pile of bodies behind you. Tyrants favor regenerative ice armor that duel standard attacks. Use bash to break their armor.
A good choice.
God damn it.
Is truth really so glowing, do you think? You have much to learn.
Okay, I got really lucky. Time to feed.
The moment draws near.
Ah, fucking bullshit. Something... There's something wrong with the... My keyboard is unresponsive. What the hell is happening? Huh. That's strange. I think there was some sort of...
Ever dutiful.
I don't know what happened. My keyboard stopped functioning in the most critical moments.
You should focus more on defense than offense, I think. The opportunity to strike back will always present itself.
It was going well. I don't know if the sound of the keyboard connecting and disconnecting was audible or not. But for some reason, I don't know, something weird happened. I felt like the keyboard stopped working and the air conditioning stopped working. I have absolutely no idea what the hell happened in my room right now. It almost felt like a ghost was making fun of me or something. Well, I don't know what happened, but one thing is certain, I lost, and I'm definitely not going to try again. I think I'm going to end the stream now. I'm seriously considering the idea of taking a break from this game because now that it's getting more challenging, I feel like the stream is getting a bit more monotonous because it's just me getting really into it and getting really focused. But I don't know. I really don't know. I will definitely update my community tab for the next stream. I don't know when it's going to take place. I think probably next week. But in any case, thank you very much for watching, spending your time with me, and consider the idea of leaving a like or subscribing to my channel if you want to support me. And I guess I will see you next time. Goodbye.